It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Denver Broncos. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
They're on the 26-yard line.
They'll run with a second-round pick from April's draft. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Nix to the air. A short throw to Ingram. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. To throw is Nix. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Nix from the shotgun. A short throw to Ingram. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Over the middle, complete. It's Bryant. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. From the 25, here's a 2nd down and 9.
At the Jaguars' 25-yard line.
Nix going to give to Harvey. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. This defense for the Jags, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And they needed to be because our offense struggled throughout the game. Sometimes as a defense, you're not just shutting down the opposing team's offense, but you have to outplay their defense as well, and that's what they did in their last game.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. And it's no good. Ross pulled it. And this will remain a scoreless game.
I'm about to say something that seems really obvious, but you hate to see your kicker miss on the opening drive because now you're starting to wonder what goes through his head. Is that going to affect him the rest of the game? Is he going to be able to bounce back? You want to show confidence later? What's going to go on with him right out of the gate with a miss?
Yeah, a chance to grab the 3-0 lead here at home. Instead, we remain scoreless. If you look at this Bronco defense, they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today.
And the pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. John Franklin Myers. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11.
Lisa 24. Hey, tomato. Sink right. Red. Go, go. Go, go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And he's going to be touched down here.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
So on 4th down, here's Logan Cook to punt for Jacksonville. And Marvin Mims deep for Denver. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Well, they had to wait until December, but congrats to the rookie, his first INT.
Yeah, he's been a reliable contributor for this defense throughout the season. Definitely got a bright future, and has gotten even brighter after making that play.
Lawrence will throw. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Hunter with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jags use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
You look at this Jaguar defense. They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
He gets this into the hands of Harvey. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion.
That's good for a Denver Broncos.
To throw, here's Nix. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The Broncos had 8-6 now on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
The Broncos on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Trying to run for it. Here's Harvey. And he will have the Broncos first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
They had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short definitely was a great time to dial one up.
Bombers. Hey!
Throwing Nix. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Now it's Nix. They'll roll him out right. Well, he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Another Denver Broncos.
Here's Nix. This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in.
Brings up second.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this is incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Got his his man complete over the middle. It's Sutton. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. The kick by Lutz is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Lisa 24.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. A quick throw there is incomplete. Romeo Doubs, his intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. Now Lawrence. The short throw to Musgrave. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 35-yard line. A give running right, Etienne. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Take right open. Here we go.
Now Lawrence to throw. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to take over here up near the 40.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Evan Ingram, 54 yards. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7.
Jaguars 7.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Jaguars,
let's go.
First down.
Lawrence. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
picked off by Pat Surtain.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. That's a tough spot as a quarterback, Charles. You want to get rid of it, but you see what can happen when you do try to get rid of it with pressure.
Yeah, and how about the pressure coming without them having to blitz? That's when you know things are clicking for your defense. And the end result, they end up gaining 6 points.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's out just shy of the 40. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They're looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. Now Lawrence. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' fate.
And this is taken in at the 5.
And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds.
It's a big play for the Jaguars. 46 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this foot. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Travis Hunter, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars have got it back to within a score.
The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Denver has the first down, the play going for 15 yards.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Harvey. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there.
Back to throw now on first down. Eluding the pressure right.
A throw over the middle, caught by Bryant.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
First down and goal to go.
Harvey.
Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
At the 1-yard line.
Captain. Hold on a sec. Move. Ready.
2nd and 1.
Touchdown, Broncos. Dalton Kincaid from a yard out. And the Broncos will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Lutz with the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. And that is incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Hey, Lion. I'm going.
Here's Lawrence. He's going to go up top again. And that's caught inside the 30. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Again, it's Lawrence. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Luke Musgrave in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jaguars are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
24. Jaguars 21.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The final shot before break. Nix. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Goes to the right side here, complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of it.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback, so that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
Backfield empty here. It's 3rd and long.
Rip, 23.
Back to throw. Lawrence. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here's Logan Cook now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And this will pin him nicely inside the 20 as it's out of bounds at about the 14-yard line.
14-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Nix to throw again.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Throwing right, and that's complete. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Jaguar, 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
On red. Silver.
Musgrave's got it outright.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Luke Musgrave
with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Jaguars have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
Shifts by him.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Dalton Kincaid
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Broncos have answered back with a 3rd quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead.
Lutz will look to add the extra point. And that one gives them a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line.
So problems there on the return. Very costly. Not what you need when you've just surrendered the lead.
Not at all, because this now has a chance to really snowball on them quickly. Their offense was on the sidelines talking about getting on the field and getting that score back.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Nix flushed out right. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Looking to throw. Nix. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Evan Ingram, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Lutz to try to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, put the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Open man, it's Hunter.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
13 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
Straight ahead, Etienne.
And he'll get this up to about the 40. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain, or do they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And the Broncos get there and take him down. The job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
Back to throw. Lawrence.
Got Dobbs over the middle.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. Through the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Jaguars 1st down.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there. 26 yards.
And the Jaguars are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to a field goal. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
The 29-yard line.
Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. And that'll be caught.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing. And they got it done.
Next to the air.
Bryant has it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Harvey now on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. He's into space past the 25. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Evan Ingram, 44 yards. And the Broncos get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Alonso looked to add the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Broncos 45, Jaguars 35.
After the touchdown, wants to kick it off. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The end result, 21 yards.
1st down, Jacksonville.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Brian Thomas, 54 yards. And the Jaguars have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So here we go now as the Jaguars will go for two.
Hey.
Lawrence going to look to throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And the Broncos are going to get the football. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they're getting up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball.
2nd down and 3. Once more with Harvey.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
It doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
To throw, here's Nix. He'll swing this out to Dobbins.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
2nd and 10. Throwing Nix.
Eluding the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. And a scramble goes for 20. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
To throw is Nix.
Rolling to his right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
Here's Nix.
Flush to his right. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Bo Nix, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And that one pushes the lead out to 11.
Makes the score Broncos 52, Jaguars 41.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
For the Broncos.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's Here's 2nd and 10.
13, Luke. Let's go.
Lawrence will throw.
To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
The noise is getting deafening. Here's 3rd down and 3. Now Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. Through the middle of the field. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Jaguars are back within a score. So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter. And don't look now. They're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1 score. And they got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Now it's Nix. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
6 yards. That's good for Broncos. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
No time, set up, you gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my
Hold on, son. Hey.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11.
Hold on, son.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
3rd and 5.
Bombers. Hold on, son. Ready. Olay.
Looking to throw. Nix. He targets Ingram for another grab. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Evan Ingram from 13 yards out. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Broncos 59, Jaguars 49.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Here's 1st and 10.
I'm gun. Red, I'm red. 30 left. Go.
Here's Lawrence. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. Just over a minute to go in the football game. 2nd and 10.
Red. 11, Agate. Focus. Hot.
Throwing now, Lawrence. He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15. Now 1st and goal.
First and goal, Jacksonville.
Go.
Back back to throw. Lawrence.
This is caught. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. No going for two. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So with 40 seconds left, we'll see the onside kick. If they've ever needed one to go their way, it's now. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go, Tim.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense. Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road. But there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Denver.